Hey y'all, I just realized that it was 8 o'clock tonight and I have yet to record my daily talk. So today I want to talk about just being. And when I say that, what do I mean? I mean just being. I noticed that there's a difference. And so, like, what happened was I thought about a meme that I was thinking about making that says something along the lines of when you get like, maybe I could say like, okay, like when you get lonely or sad or whatever, when you feel some type of way, you go to somebody else. But when I feel some type of way, I go to the source. I go to you, or I go to my journal for processing, or something along those lines, right? Like, and there's something to be said about that, like we are not the same. And so like I wanted to make a meme that said something like that. And I never actually got around to doing it. I didn't even write about it or process it, but it was just a moment of realization that I had. I was, what do I want to say? I had an experience years and years ago. My hair is like dirty. I had an experience years and years ago where I had told somebody, I said, like the thing is you just don't know how to be by yourself. Um, Anytime that you don't know how to be by yourself, like you are literally codependent to the point where like you will be with anybody instead of being just by yourself, and you don't know how to be by yourself. And so, like at the end of the day, like in the long term, like you'll never really be happy because you always are seeking that happiness externally. And so for somebody like me, maybe somebody like you, if you are such a person, um, if I feel um, any type of unhappiness or discomfort, dissatisfaction, loneliness, um, any of those type of things, I don't go like, and let's say like because of the fact like maybe I'm used to one consistent person, right? And then if that one person may be like pulling back or becoming distant or acting shady or something like that, that's not the time for me to go and find whatever I was used to or acclimated to with that person. And this is not the time for me to go and find that elsewhere, right? This is the time for me to bring it in, or to bring it to that person. And for me, it's a decision of if is it worth bringing it to the person, right? Like, is there a chance for change, or is that a red flag for me? And so that's just a decision to make, right? But what I won't be doing is going and trying to find what I'm not presently receiving elsewhere from someone else or from an external source, right? It's like if I'm in, then I'm in. And so it's like um a part of me being okay with being with myself and being and loving myself is being okay with being by myself, right? And a lot of people have not spent time by themselves. They've always had somebody to keep them busy, to keep them distracted, because it's too hard to be by themselves. And so if you are a person who has a hard time being by yourself, the most important thing that I can invite you to do is to invite you to just be by yourself. Maybe it's for 90 days, maybe it's for a year, I don't know. But once you're okay with really being by yourself, like being pleasant and happy with your own company, being able to entertain yourself, finding love and joy within yourself, you're always, if you can't find that, you're always going to be victim and at the hands and at the mercy of whoever else. And nobody else is supposed to be responsible for making you happy. You are supposed to be the one in charge of that. And if you haven't figured out how to harvest that within yourself, then it's more important than ever that you take the time to figure out how to find that. Because then and only then will you be able to enter into a healthy, non-toxic, fulfilling relationship with another person. All right? That's my time. I'm done. Have a good night.